Welcome back to First Education. This is Zed. Today we're talking about Camber Energy. It has been a while since I did. It was around a couple of months ago, and today we're coming in with another update as the price point plummets down to 0.69. Last time I talked about it was where it was touching the $1. So yesterday, or on Thursday, it did actually touch almost the $1 level, and it did break through, but it didn't really stay up there. And we're going to discuss a little bit about Camber Energy and what has happened since then. So Camber Energy, if you have never heard about them overall, they are an energy company that is trying to diverse back into green energy as fully green energy, and going on with previously purchasing carbon net or carbon capture systems here for IP licenses and acquiring renewable diesel facilities. So they have been actually working towards that green energy goal. And first, we have some news. Back on the 17th of February, Camber's electric transmission and open conductor detection system technology founders are recognized leaders in the energy sector. And the importance of technology, basically, it increases the stability and reliability of the electric grid, increases public safety as down power lines and electrical equipment rank as a top source of incendiary devices. And replacing existing infrastructure is costly and time consuming, and technology can be implemented at low cost. Now, these are all advantages. Some advantages includes the speed and low cost. And the technology founders themselves, or the technologies, were developed by Robert Start and Ronald Smith, respected professionals with decades of experience in power generation transmission. And basically, they are working with Viking, which this company itself has closed the acquisition of. So the company here has acquired on February 9th, 2022, that's where it closed, a 51% interest in two entities that own intellectual property rights to fully developed, patent pending, ready for market proprietary electric transmission. And I'm saying that word wrong a little. My tongue is twisting right now, but it's basically they have electrical transmission and distribution open conductor detection systems. The purchase price for interest acquired by Viking is up to $21 million, with $5 million payable in shares for Viking on closing, and $250,000 in common stock and $4.75 million in preferred stock. And the balance payable upon certain sales threshold being achieved is described here in this table. And you're able to see that the purchase bid was around indeed $21 million, with an average conversion price of around 0.94. That gets basically into 60 cents for some shares, and others, they have a conversion price of around up to $2. So it ranges. But that has been closed, and that could be a bit of a part of why the stock is a bit pushing, but that news is a little bit late, back into early February, specifically 15, or actually mid of February. We're right now at the end of February, so relatively it's earlier in February. Same day, on 15th of February, Camber Energy disclosed communication from NYSE, and if you do recall and watch my previous videos, they did had some filings delinquencies that they did need to fix on or before February 15th, and they had until now April 1st, 2022. So they pushed it down the line, but they have fired their accountants before, and they will be working towards getting that all delinquencies fixed. And if they don't, there is a chance that they might get the May 20th, 2022 deadline as a maximum cure period. So I'm pretty sure they're working their best to fix all these delinquencies and work towards making sure their SEC filings, all their filings are up to date and correct in order not to risk any delisting. So that is definitely important, and I do expect that they will meet that. Now, there has been previous news for this one. If you haven't basically watched it before, includes Vikings, includes as well investments from institutional buyers, includes as well previous NYSE letters or late filings, includes as well delinquencies, and them describing that delinquencies includes a lot of information that I do basically recommend that if you're not familiar with it, go in and dive a little bit into that. And they previously regained compliance, and I believe right now they're not under compliance. It's kind of a hazy time, but hopefully we don't have to worry about compliance anytime soon. Now, before we move on towards technical analysis, some institutions and fundamentals. The fundamentals here are mainly reported under something called TTM. So it's a yearly metric, and we don't have this updated, so we're going to skip right over that. Now, from an institutional buyers, you're able to see on the 11th of February, Renaissance Technologies LLC actually added around 22.6 million shares, around 10% off the company. Institutional buyers in general as well, you're able to see overall they're bullish. You have some names like this ETF adding 4.45 million shares. Jane Street Group adding around between calls and shares around $1.1 million or 1.1 million shares of shares, my bad. And Sequina International adding 674,000 shares as a call. So overall, you're able to see a bit of addition, bullish action on mid-February. Now, common stocks and insiders, you're not able to see anything from the common stock side of perspectives. So there hasn't been much trading or selling from that point. From short shares availability, you have 1.4 million shares at 2.63%. So short selling is not massive with this one, but with volumes increasing, you're able to see short volumes are really increasing as well. You used to have around 40% of all trading day going towards the short selling side. Currently, the short volume is around 55% of any given day, which is still quite high. Now, before we move on towards technical analysis, if you would like to see more contents like this, make sure to click the subscribe button on the bottom right corner and leave notification buttons on for this channel. It helps my channel a lot. And don't forget to drop a like, and let's move on towards technical analysis. Now, from a technical analysis, what we're seeing for CEI is some positive news. So back on Thursday, it actually broke above the 200 SMA for the first time in a while, I think back into 2021. But it did see a bit of a push, and that's good. You're able to see currently it is struggling around the 50 SMA, which is around 71 cents. The 200 SMA, by the way, was around 93 cents. And currently it's taking the 30 EMA, the EMA as a support at 63 cents. This 10 SMA is 56, but that's curving upwards, and hopefully they do kind of flip around, and that would show a positive sign. Now, the William percent R is seeing to be a bit neutral. That's very similar to the RSI, and it's neither overbought or oversold, showing that there is a very strong tug of war between buyers and sellers or supply and demand. And MACD shows that it is going positive. It's showing a positive reversal, which is really, really good. But momentum shows a decrease in momentum on Friday than it was on Thursday. This could be relating towards volume, but the stochastic fast and stochastic slow generally says that it could be easily a leg up for this one, although the stochastic fast, percent K fast is going downwards, suggesting to be very careful where the support is, and that support is sitting very closer to around, I would say, 66 cents. So that is kind of the danger line that the stochastic fast is basically highlighting. The moving average bands are curving back upwards, which is a very nice thing. 62 cents on the top and 51 cents at the bottom, with the Bollinger bands between 69 and 44 cents. Now, on Fibonacci retracements, we're able to see a significant resistance at 140, 206, 259, 312, 388, and 485, with the support being at 33 cents. If we take just price line actions and different supports and resistances, of course, we had the one at 66 cents, and then 59 cents, and then 53 cents, and then 46 cents, going downwards to 43 cents and 32 cents. Significant resistances, we're seeing up to 75 cents, 92 cents, $1, going higher to 114, 125, 138, higher to 156, 165, 185, higher to 189, and you start seeing a little bit of a push upwards, 234, 301, 348, that kind of point. Comes to the question to Ed, what do you think is going to happen here? Well, I do believe the delinquencies, that thing has already been priced in. It's all done. The downward trend that this one was actually facing for quite a while has basically been broken, which is a really good thing. And you're starting to see a reversal. Now, how high are we going? We probably will start seeing a bit of trouble closer to the $1 as you get to see. But currently, the hope is for it to stabilize around 66 cents, recharge, and push forward again. What do you think is going to happen here? Make sure to mention down in the comments below. Share, subscribe, and like, and have a wonderful day.